Looks like a Chinese Jiangwei-class cruiser with a North Korean destroyer escort.
Events in the Yellow Sea took a turn for the worse today when North Korean and Chinese forces blockaded and boarded a Japanese cargo ship. The North Korean government released no official statement, and their ambassador remained out of contact. While at the UN, Chinese Ambassador Long Dan urged the U.S. and her longtime Japanese allies to remain calm, calling the blockades a legitimate response to what the rest of Asia views as a possible remilitarization of Japan.
This blockade is an act of war. The NSC is working on a formal response, and they've ordered the USS Walsh to close at flank speed. The Walsh is the most advanced spy ship in history. My best man will be on board. What do you know? Chinese and North Korean ships working together again.
It's what we expected.
That's a 056 prototype, Chinese.
Exactly.
How are your sea legs?
I haven't lost them.
Good. Because the 056 prototype isn't the only new fish in the pond.
Admiral Toshiro Otomo, head of Japan's newly formed Information Self-Defense Force, had this to say.
This is another distressing attempt by China and North Korea to further depress our faltering economy. The ISDF and Japan appeal to our allies for the military support promised us under the post-war constitution of 1946.
The fact remains that in the eyes of many in Asia, the ISDF itself is a violation of the post-war constitution, prohibiting Japan from maintaining a military force capable of striking beyond its borders. In Asia, the memories of Imperial Japan are still fresh.
I'm afraid I have no recollection of that, Senator.
That's right. It has been a while.
Nice condom you got here.
Well, thanks. I got a space set up for you in the forecastle. You can make yourself to home and, heck, no one will even know you're here. No one will even know you're here.
Rest in peace, that guy.
Fisher, an American engineer named Bruce Morgenholt has been kidnapped by a Peruvian separatist
actor,
group
not his
called the
character.
People's Voice. Their suspected leader, Hugo Lacerda, is a hardcore revolutionary preaching information warfare as the only realistic means to achieve revolution in modern society. We need you to get in there and recover or destroy any information Morgenholt may have been forced to divulge, and if possible, rescue him. As for Lacerda, he's just been bumped onto our target of opportunity list. So if you have a shot, take it.
Hostage rescue isn't normally our bag, but Morgenholt was part of Project Watson, the UN committee that studied Philip Mass's handiwork after Georgia. Some people are worried that this kidnapping is just a cover-up, and that Morgenholt is being interrogated for classified information about the Mass kernels. Fact is that some of the tricks Mass came up with could be used to do a lot of damage. We need to contain that information at all costs.
The target area is a lighthouse attached to an abandoned Spanish colonial-era fortification and some nearby structures. We don't have an exact location on Morgenholt, so you'll have to find him yourself. Insertion will be at night by Zodiac onto the beach beneath the fort. Thermal imaging shows that there are some old natural and semi-natural caves under the fort, so you may be able to use those for infiltration.
All right, Fisher. The helicopter will drop you a few kilometers offshore in the Zodiac. You'll have one of my Zodiacs and logistical support in and out of the target area. Extraction will be by helicopter from the top of the lighthouse.
Displace International holds the contract with Wright Pritchard Technologies to protect their VIPs in potentially hostile situations. We did a thorough threat evaluation for their project in Peru, and we accepted the VIP detail on Morganhold. The guys who came after him knew what they were doing. This was not a tourist grab. I lost 3 good men in the snatch, and I'm currently preparing a rescue plan for approval from Morganhold's family and Wright Pritchard. This is going to cost Displace a lot of money.
Yeah. It crashed. I suppose now I should take the opportunity to lower the volume. It did seem kind of loud. It was hitting yellow. Turn that down. Ah. Well. Alright, calm down. I didn't mean to press that one. I didn't mean to press on this. There's not even online anymore. Oh, you're stuck in place again, aren't you? Chat window. No, don't do that. Oh my gosh. There. Hit magic overlay button again. Let's try that again. Without the animation. Fisher, yeah, we heard that. And the game was like, no, this guy is streaming. Let me be. Seriously? You know, I was just playing this game last night and it worked just fine. Now it's like, oh, this guy is streaming. Let me be the problem for today. The technical problem that happens. Either before, during, well, not after. After doesn't matter. Maybe it doesn't like the enable overlay script. I'm just gonna not turn that on. Don't really need it to stream. VTubers with scuffed streams is not uncommon. But there are times I feel like I do it better than anyone else.
Fisher.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. It really doesn't want to load the lighthouse level. So it gets to the point where it reaches the gameplay, and then it crashes. Well, fine. What if I load my different profile? Wait, different profile. You load different profile. If this works, I have no idea what to think. I usually play games ahead of time. Like last night I was playing this because I intended to stream it. And then, well, it worked. So I thought, hey, you know, tomorrow night I'll stream this. And now I'm streaming it and it's fucking broken.
Fisher, an American engineer.
Fisher, that's all state stand. Are you in good hands? Fuck, I hear the pop. I hear the fucking pop. Motherfuck. Okay. Okay, what's the problem? I just now turned the damn PC on, so it can't possibly need a restart. Is it unhappy about being streamed? Is that the problem? That's possible, actually. I might have the wrong thing. I didn't realize there was two things going on. Would it be fine if I selected that to stream instead? Yeah, what if it doesn't like that level? Let's load the quick save of the tests run. No, it doesn't like that either. Now it's just gonna straight up crash. Oh, hell on earth. I really don't know what to think. This was working like last night. Compatibility mode, oh my gosh. That's the problem with streaming, well, quote, retro games. I suppose. Yeah, this game's almost 20 years old. I guess it counts as retro. My God. 20 years ago. It's a problem with these retro games is that sometimes they're an absolute pain in the ass to run. You already have to apply duct tape and all kinds of other shit to get it to run to begin with, but then it's like somehow streaming. That's exactly what I was hoping to do on stream, was do some troubleshooting to get the damn thing I wanted to stream to work. Yeah, put the compatibility mode to Windows 32-bit. I'm sure it'll run then. Back then, even though it was advertised for the first AMD 64-bit processor, back then when they bothered saying it's 64-bit, because everything was 32 before then. Then the game wouldn't work on game wouldn't work on 64-bit architecture. It's very designed that the very thing it was designed for, and because the DRM they used wasn't compatible with 64-bit architecture, so it wouldn't run the game. And Ubisoft did absolutely nothing to fix it. Classic Ubisoft. I think they're even worse now than they were back then. The sound is cutting out. That's not a good sign. Oh, well, maybe it did work. It's not showing up on stream, but maybe it did work. I could fix that though. Would you let my cursor go, you son of a bitch? Oh, now it's just wonderful. Now it's throwing a tantrum. That's great. Oh my god, dude. Well, I'm going to have faith in the fact that it actually worked. Because the only way I'm going to be switching there. Well, the game actually loaded up. Though unfortunately the wrong window was being streamed, so it didn't show up. And the best part of that, oh, now it's just not going to show up on stream. That's perfect. Now in the addition, so in addition to, it's either gonna I can either have it not show up on screen, or oh, fucking hell, dude. That's okay. That option's probably why it's not showing up on stream. As a reflex, when I'm doing compatibility mode, I always take the run as administrator thing and That actually does interfere with streaming. I've found out through Rocket City. Then now we're gonna find out that running as administrator is why it was able to load.
Fisher, an American.
Oh, sure. Oh, wow. So it's possible that running in administrator mode is what allowed it to go through in the first place. I'm going to have to stop the stream for a second.